Hello everybody, it's Sebastian5, and today with you I have a special new series that I'm adding to my channel. The first episode of Theme Team. Now what basically Theme Team is a theme of every team, like the title says, of course. And for example, starters of a region. They're fully evolved forms. Like for this one I am doing Unova, obviously, and it fits into a perfect Fire, Water, Grass, Corn, and NU team. Now, for another one, I could be doing something like Evolutions, or even Monotype, Monocolor, or even I had an idea for one of Ash's teams from the anime. So, I just think it's a really cool idea, and basically, what will happen in these episodes is I'll spend about a minute talking about the team, and what it does in a brief summary, and then about a minute, or not a minute, and then I'll spend the rest of the video showing you a battle of the team, where the team really shows how each piece works. And yeah. So, starting off, basically I have a lead Jigglypuff, which pretty much does everything that Miltank does, but I just wanted to use Jigglypuff because of originality. And I just wanted to play on the PO server, because it's hard to find battles on Smokin'. And then I have a Flame Charge Sweeper Embor, because I don't see people using this a lot. Raise my speed, and then I have this boss attack. Kills bulky waters and rocks, which are pretty much the only thing that will resist a stab flare blitz, which will hit things so hard. Special Samurott, most are physical. It does carry Aqua Jet, because it's like the only priority on my team, and I like to have some priority, and Aqua Jet really does come in handy, as you'll really see in the battle that's coming up. Superior, just a sub-seed switcher, phaser, so if they send in a grass type, I'll just Dragon Tail it out, and then, or something that can even kill me, and then proceed to set up on something that I can handle. Choice Scarf Sock, just to add some speed to the team, since I don't even have any fighting moves on this. That's good. It also helps with flying types, which can be a problem to my team, especially with the Embor and the Superior, and I have no resist, so Stone Edge really helps with those pesky flying types. And then just Defensive Mischievous, really mostly to handle Sock and other good physical attackers, such as maybe Pinsir, or handles Embor okay. And then it takes fighting moves aimed at the team, especially aimed at Wigglytuff. Well, Wigglytuff takes Shadow Balls aimed at it. And yeah, it's just a little Ghost Normal core. So I'll quickly pause the video and show you guys a really close, good battle of this team in action. See ya. Hey guys, it's Sebastian5 back. I know that was only a few seconds for you, but it was longer for me, so I guess I'll start the battle now. I'm leading off with my Wigglytuff, of course, because I lead off with it to try to get at my Stealth Rocks. And now I predict the Fake Out, or maybe even the U-turn, so I go into my Mischievous, which can easily take either. But then I was thinking maybe he'll have the Technician boosted Bite, which would hurt, so I go into Sock, because if he U-turns, I can take it if he goes for the Bite, which is pretty uncommon, but still, I can take it. But then he ends up going to the Toxic, and I'm like, okay, but no matter, I don't really care. I predict him to go into Haunter, predicting the obvious close combat here, which I could have just killed him with, so I don't know why he stayed in. Maybe he wasn't thinking I was Scarf. But now he goes out into Haunter, and the Stone Edge would have killed, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, I'm 100% sure. So I don't know why he did that. He made a couple of dumb plays right there in my mind, but oh well. Maybe he was banking on a Stone Edge mix. Now here I make a couple of bad plays. I go into Samurott, which I don't really know why. Samurott really can't do anything to Haunter. And now I just go into Wigglytuff to kind of scout him out. Plus Wigglytuff is my special wall. But the main reason was so I could get at my Stealth Rocks. I really don't have any move to hurt it, because my only attacking move is Seismic Toss, and he's Ghost, so obviously he's immune to that. But now he shows me the HP fighting, so he showed me the Giga Drain, the Psychic, and the HP fighting. So now I know his entire moveset besides a Stab, which I'm like 85% sure it's Shadow Ball, although there's a possibility of that being Sludge Bomb, but I'm going to bank on it being Shadow Ball. ball or him not going for it this turn. Now I predict the switch, so I'm going to go for the substitute. Switch into either Emboar or Regice. Either one would be good. And as he goes into the Regice, actually. And now I've been wasting a lot of HP with that sub and taking the HP fighting, right? So I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed, get a little bit HP back, and then switch out into the appropriate counter for this Regice. As my HP magically goes from 56 to 75. And that's the great thing about walls like this, who have Leech Seed, Protect, Substitute, Poison, Heal. They don't even need a recovery move, but they can get back up. Now, Wigglytuff, since it has max HP and max special defense, which is like 484 HP, I thought it could take this a lot better, but now I realize this is a tanking set Regice with max special attack, probably modest, and max HP. So I just leave it in to die. Wigglytuff doesn't really do anything besides set up rocks, and sometimes it's good as a cleric, but nothing really needed to be, nothing was really getting hurt too bad of status. Now I predict him to go out into his Haunter, and if he stays in, Stone Edge will kill the Regice, so it's fine either way. It's a win-win situation. And he does go into his Haunter, predicting the close combat, obviously, and I'm just going to kill that thing with a Stone Edge. Body bag, bitch. Alright, that trophy thing still. Sorry. And he sends in his Persian out. And I knew he was going to go for Fake Out, but for some reason I wasn't thinking of poison damage would just kill me. And it does, so, oh well. Sock would have been a big help to help me win way more easier. But I don't really mind it being gone too much. Toxic damage would have killed it pretty soon anyway. So now I go out into my Mischievous just because this person is being annoying, so I want to get the burn off on it ASAP. And I'm just going to switch straight into my Emboar to either take the U-turn or pretty much just to take the U-turn, and if he wants to stand and go for some weak burned attack, then I can just start setting up on him. Proceed to sweep this guy's team. And he goes out into his Caracosta now, which pretty much was my Emboar, but if I did have the superpower, that would hurt a lot. So I don't know why he went into that, but I guess to try to set up on me, but he can't really do that because I have the Wild Charge. And I knew one attack couldn't kill me unless he was like max attack, adamant waterfall, and I knew he wasn't, so I just wanted to see what he would go for, mainly if he was going for something like the Shell Smash. I just wanted to get damage off right away. But I just go into my Superior, seeing he's a curse set, and Superior completely counters Curse and Caracosta, even though they're not very common, because Giga Drain will KO, and I predicted him to switch right here, so I went for the substitute. His Aqua Jet doesn't do anything, even at +2. You'll see it won't even break my sub because it did 18%. So right here, I go for the Giga Drain as he switches out into his Emboar, I believe, to take that very nicely. And I'm just gonna switch into my, can't remember right now off the top of my head. But I know the Flare Blitz is coming, so I just wanted to Dragon Tail him out right back into that Caracosta, because that's pretty much what Superior does, and it just shuffles through things that are threats and goes back into the things that it threatens, so then it can pretty much just sweep through teams like that. But he goes into a Regice, and I predicted him to go back into Emboar or Regice, and now I really want to go for the Leech Seed because my health is getting down there, and as you've seen in the beginning of this battle, it's big to have this thing still in play. And I thought that 2 Giga Drains would easily be a KO from 25%, and it only does 10. I'm just like, dang, with no special defense EVs, I think that is monstrous. And I just go for the Leech Seed just to get some more health back, because it's always good to be up there. I know that the Ice Beam will break my sub, and I'm going to have to switch out because I don't want to lose my Superior right now. So I'm just going to switch straight out into my Emboar. And right here's a play I didn't really get. I could have easily KO'd him with a Flare Blitz, but instead he stays in as I go for the Flame Charge, predicting him to switch. And that's pretty that's a pretty ballsy move, but it doesn't really matter because his Regice dies anyway, so I don't know if he was probably just sacking it because rocks, but whatever. He goes for the T-bolt, which kind of sucks, but as you'll see right here, it doesn't really matter because he's just going to go into his own Embor, which I don't know if this was Adamant Scarfed or Jolly Scarfed. I didn't ask him, but either it was a speed tie or he just plain out sped me. So there goes down my first theme team poke, Embor. Now I just go into my Samurott because I know an Aqua Jet will probably kill because Life Orb and stuff from that range, and he just goes into a Shift Tree, which I completely forgot about in this battle. And I know this thing probably runs like Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Seed Bomb, and something else, Nature Power maybe because it's Earthquake. So I know I'm just going to go into my Mischievous and Will-O-Wisp, predicting him to go for the Sucker Punch, predicting me to try to attack him maybe, even though Mischievous is typically on attackers, so I don't know what he was thinking there. He just goes for another Swords Dance. I Will-O-Wisp, and since he's seen that I'm more of a support set right now, I thought that he was just going to Seed Bomb, predicting that I would predict the Sucker Punch, but nope, that's not the case. I go for the Shadow Ball. He just plain takes me out with the Sucker Punch, so that sucks. My Mischievous is down. So now all I have left is my Samurott and my Superior. I go into my Superior knowing he'll probably go for the Sucker Punch, otherwise I can easily take a Seed Bomb. Just going to go for the Substitute, I believe, when the Persian comes in. Yes, and I'm just going to go for the, we'll see in a minute here, Leech Seed, I think, as he... No, I'd just go for the Giga Drain trying to kill that Persian because, you know, that's the objective of the game. Kill 6 of your opponent's Pokemon before they kill yours. So right now we're in a really tricky situation. He has on his side of the field this Persian. He has his Persian, his Embor, his Shift Tree, and his... I forget what else he has right now. So I'm at such a low amount of health right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to... after I kill him off with an Aqua Jet, I'm at 1%. So I'm like, oh, I can't switch in. This is pretty much GG. But then I realized he has no Stealth Rocks. So remember, people, Stealth Rocks is the most important move of the game by far. Because he would have easily won this battle if it wasn't for him not having any hazard. So he goes out into his Carracosta. And I just go into my Superior, completely cock-blocking him. And I'm at 1 HP, literally. So this is going to be such a close battle. I think that was a good play on my part. Because most people would think a Pokemon with 1 HP is useless. But I really needed it. As you'll see. Because if that would have died right there, the Embor could have just came in and killed me off. And I'm going to go for the Substitute while the Embor comes in. And now I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain, I believe. Or the Leech Seed, trying to get off a little bit of damage, making sure Aqua Jet will kill, even though I'm pretty sure it would have, and pretty much just trying to kill the Carracosta because I can't kill that with my Samurott. So as long as I kill him with my Superior, I can Aqua Jet the Embor and then win the game. So that was really good plays on my part, tailing him out into his Carracosta again. He could have kept going into Embor, and that would have just been a stall fest. And he just forfeits here, knowing that I have the game, and I could have just Aqua Jetted him. So that was a great game, DPPA, and I hope you guys enjoyed Theme Team. Since there probably will be like 5 comments on this video, you pretty much get to choose the Theme Team, whoever this is watching this. So make sure to leave a comment, make sure to leave some constructive criticism, and I'm very sorry that, I'll turn the music off here. I'm very sorry that some of the points I didn't know was going on. I was just kind of like, and I think I'm gonna, but I only watched the battle one time through, and I didn't really watch the end. But, yeah, that's alright. Next time it'll be better. So, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a comment or a like, and just tell me, even if you, oh, sorry, voice crack there. Even if you tell me something bad, like, this video sucks, it's better than nothing, because I just want to know that people are actually watching my video and that it's getting out there. So, thanks, and I'll see you later.